And welcome everybody to May versus the YFR Tigers. We are sorry for the delay, but unfortunately our cameraman was unable to make it. If you want to blame somebody, please blame Israel Shemesh. As Kirshner blocks the block. What a block, I'm lost for words. Goes in, coast to coast, hits the left, and one. What a sequence. Yaakov Kirshner, leading scorer for this team. Going to the free throw line where we know it's his weakness, but last game he actually shot 50% from the free throw line. Let's see what he has right now. Like I said, unfortunately, Gabi Newman, our cameraman, was unable to make it. JJ Ostrov as well. He was unable to make it. He's feeling a little bit under the weather.
He's not missing anyways, Benji. Shut up.
Let's see. I guess it's a solo show right now. We have Benjamin Rubin actually on my side. What's up, Benjamin?
How are you? I'm very new to this. Like, I know people know about my status and stuff, but that's not about basketball. So to be
talking about
basketball and stuff, like, who made that shot? Chloe. All right, let me take the last part. Whatever. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, sit back.
So as
you to do his thing,
as you can tell, Benjamin's a little bit new to this. But we put this together last minute, so we're gonna work with what we have. 7 to 5, May, shooting free throw, Lowy, unable to connect. Rebound, grabbed by Natan Cohn, and Dov Rose is gonna push it up. Now this is actually a big game, not for standings necessarily for May, but for legacy.
Hands up, hands
up! And the reason
up.
is because this is a chance to make it an undefeated season. As this team, when they were together in JV, Dov Rose called for the travel. When they were together for JV, they actually went 10-0 on the undefeated season, and they're trying to replicate that historic run as they started the NBA together, and they want to finish it the same way. Lowy dribbling up top. He seems like he's their main ball handler. Dovi Talbotfeld getting the start today. Unfortunately, Shua Leibowitz unable to make it. Robert Carpenter's the gym.
Oh yeah, where is he?
Shua Leibowitz unable to make it as an offensive foul is called. And whoever that is looks shocked. I'm not really sure why. He kind of shouldered him. But
where's Shua? Because we got started a softball game and he didn't show up for that either.
Yeah, I think
for
he may
an anonymous reason.
I think he may be feeling under the weather. I don't know. If you're at home, if Shua Leibowitz, you're at home watching this, then hope you. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you're sick. If you're sick, we hope you feel better. If not, we hope that you resurface sometime soon. Anyway, so
he talks so weird.
Thanks. Okay, my new partner, as you can tell, he's not so good at this. But turnover, not turnover. I thought it would be a turnover. It's Klein. Oh, the foul is called on Dov Rosen, and he is upset. He is shocked. Zoom in on that sphere of beard. Wow, that was an annoying call. It's just like a sphere of beard.
He hit his arm. What are you talking
the ref
about?
doesn't have a sphere of beard. Zachy Gapeta's adamant that I'm wrong, but the announcer is always right. I want you guys to know that. As Klein misses the free throw. Anyway, Dovi Talbotfeld getting the start with Shua Leibowitz out. And let's see what we have in store. Let's see if May could get this historic undefeated season run. All right, Zev Teitelbaum calling a timeout as both teams walk back to their bench. Now, a couple of things to talk about when it comes to undefeated seasons. The NBA, only a couple of years old, has had a handful of undefeated seasons. A very hard feat to accomplish, and only 2 teams have done it. One being this May team when they were back together in JV, and the other being YFR this JV season. Now, YFR making this JV season, they went undefeated, but got blown out in the championship, and obviously the whole goal of winning is to win that championship, and they didn't get that done. Now, the other team that did it was the JV May team in the inaugural year of the NBA, and they went 10-0, an impressive 10-0, and they ended up winning the championship, and they showed how it's supposed to be done, and they really got it going. 3 seconds, and we're about to go back to regulations. Klein, number 15, shooting free throws. And for YFR, they really have only 3 players that score a lot, that shoot a lot. And that would be Lowy, Klein, and one other guy who are those guys. Maybe it's Khan, I wasn't sure.
Let's go, Edo!
Score, but didn't really write it so well. But they have 3 guys that really score the majority of the points. Other guys, one guy had 2. as Ari Sinetsky. Welcome back, Ari Sinetsky. Dove Rosen rips it out, and he is not able to finish. But it was good effort, and we show why. That's a big part of why they are so good at this point. Ari Richmond checks in, Ari Sinetsky checks in, a pair of Aris. Anyway, a post. Yeah! One of those scorers. Yeah, for real. Zaki Kapetas is a bandwagon. That's the third travel call for May. Anyway, one of those three reliant scorers getting a bucket there for Lowy. And let's see if they could get away from what they're used to, and that's spreading the ball around and really having some impacts from other players. Anyway,
Question.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't usually show up to these games.
Yeah.
And
You should.
outside. That's
What a bad fan.
Yeah!
As a shot goes down for Clyde, he has
Eno.
a weird expression on his face.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was. But yes, 10-7 YFR.
Mike's wife
Another
always better
meeting
hate
has
me
an
with passion.
inquiry to ask. Yeah, what's that?
Mike's
together?
face sucks. It's not a yeshiva.
I don't usually show up to these games on the schedule.
Exactly. So it's bad.
Are there that many?
Oh, okay.
Like within the first
Wow, good job, Dove.
5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's a good question. As Dove Rosen gets a tough floater to fall. That was really nice. Looking like John Morant.
I've seen better.
Anyway, Zaki Kapetas being annoying. Everybody tells Zaki he's an annoying person.
Zach, you're annoying and you're in YFR.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, another travel, and that question being answered, Benjamin Rubin? No, there usually isn't so many travels called.
Come on, Speed.
When there are
Let's
that many
go.
travels being violated, there are that many travels having to be
Pull
called.
in, Schloss.
And I was just gonna say,
in, Schloss.
he's back, everybody.
Pull in,
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Schloss.
And it's Ari Sinetsky back.
Oh,
He's
hands
better than
up.
ever. Missing 2 games as Christopher gets a tough in and out dribble, pull up, hanging shot from the
Why is
paint.
May so dead?
No, they're actually trash.
There are about 11 people in the stands right now, the majority of them from YFR. Please, people, come out as a foul is being called on Dove Rosen.
don't keep your hands
Is that
off.
his second foul? He may be in foul trouble with the first quarter coming to an end. What will be
Rosen,
the
watch
first quarter?
yourself.
And Dove Rosen being checked out as he is in foul trouble. He's got 2 fouls as of now. First quarter isn't even over yet. They have 3 team fouls on the half. And
All the way.
another foul being called. Aaron calling with his hands in the air. He's not really sure why that's being called. But
Yeah, that was
the refs are going to call it weak today. You have to adjust as a player. It's Ari Sinetsky in the thick of things.
Outside!
Almost getting a steal. Knocks it off of Khan. Or does he not? It seems like he doesn't, as it's not called. It's Tigers ball. Now, speaking of Tigers, we did a segment like this last time with Dark
All the way.
Nutmeg.
Let's go.
What a pass. The first layup finished by number 35, Khan. That was really a nice pass. Anyway,
the win.
very-
Pick it up.
Judah
Come
almost
on.
uses it, and he does use it. YFR ball. They're clapping. They're fighting for that playoff hope.
Let's
He seems to be
go.
a fan favorite. Zaki Kapetas, be quiet. Be quiet, Zaki.
Zach,
Right?
do the scoreboard
Zaki
over there.
Kapetas' parents get
Please,
honored at
over
the school
there.
dinner.
Same.
They sponsor the
Close.
24, Project
All the way.
24, and he's cheering for another school. You're a disgrace, Zaki Kapetas. And yet another foul is being called, and it looks like May is in the bonus. Yes.
Let's
May is in
go.
the bonus as they run an inbound play. Stein gets it up to Khan. Anyway, the team, the Tigers, is a new name. Tigers? Because they were called the Raptors for the JV season, which was a new name as they were called the Gators for
Do you remember
their
before
inaugural
that?
NBA season.
The Flames before
And
that.
before that, they were called the Harbor View Flames. And basically, they don't have a name. So next year, for all you know, they're going to be the YFR Unicorns. So we called that last year.
Yeah.
We named the Darke team, who call themselves the Bulldogs. It doesn't say anything about Bulldogs on their jerseys.
No, it's
anyway.
Darke Devils.
So we called them the the Darke Torah Talmidim.
Oh.
But that was a fan favorite name. Maybe they could get Talmidim stitched on those beautiful white jerseys. As Kirshner gets a hop step layup with the English to go. He's the leading scorer.
Come on, boys. We got this.
Anyway, so what do you think the name for YFR should be? Because they're going to change it next year anyway.
Outside.
I came up with a great innovation.
Done.
So for
Careful.
Aquay, as Ari Sinetsky gets the steal, fast break, you know he's got the speed, you know he's got the hops. He doesn't finish, but he gets the foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2. May is up 1, trying to get their season finished undefeated. As Coach Steph Teitelbaum calls his players over for a huddle. Anyway, I was thinking Paragway. It's kind of or YFR is a long name to say. It's a lot of syllables. So if you want to cut down on the syllables, as
They're
Arson
actually good. They have like actual
you
skills.
just call them. You combine their team name
it's not
with
funny.
where they come from. So they could be the YF Farmers. You guys tell me what you think. Zachy Pentas. They're going to be banned from the Charleston Gymnasium. Beautiful Sunday evening at the Charleston Gymnasium. The final day of games started. Teams fighting for their playoff hope. And speaking of playoffs, the seeding for May is not really a threat.
Outside.
They actually already
Don's all the way. Yeah.
Barrels in and does a reverse layup to go. That was a really nice layup.
You have to stop this. You have to stop you from talking.
I'd like to see you try.
some hate.
There's no, I could talk and
Hands
give
up,
Zachy hate.
Speed.
We've already given him a lot
Pick
of
it up,
hate.
pick it
Arnold
up.
Cohn getting the shot, getting the rebound. Arnold Cohn coming off of a
Pick
career
it up.
high.
Hands up,
Really didn't
hands
look
up.
aggressive all season long until it came to last week. And he scored a couple.
Hands up,
Got
Speed.
some nice cutting layups. Kirshner gets the and one. He gets that and one. Yakov Kirshner. He's looking fantastic right now. He wants to end the season off with some power. He's been averaging over 20 points a game. What an astronomical number that is. Well, he wants to add to that. 21.3 points a game to be exact. Now, Kurt's going to the free throw line. He is not necessarily a great free throw shooter, but like I said before, he's looked to up his percentages as he drills that one.
Yoki's in instead of Aaron Cohn.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yoki Berger, who was questionable coming into the game, he was feeling a little bit under the weather, told me if he wasn't going to come to the game, he was planning on watching the game on our broadcast from his couch. He apparently has a lovely couch. I've heard it's really comfortable. I've never been so to stay there myself. Get out of the shot. He drills it.
What's that kid's name? Judah.
21 to 14, and May runs out to a 7-point lead. They were down by 2 just a moment ago, and now they're looking like they're poised to take this win in the final game of the season.
Come on, Sweet. Oh my
As
God.
he blitz that, he doesn't even hit the real backboard. He hits the orange foam under it. But on the offensive rebound, a foul, and Lowy, number 2,
Come on, Lowy.
to the free throw line. Now, I said before that they don't really have a balanced attack when it comes to scoring, but they had 4 players score in total.
Come on.
As we want to thank Shmuel Weiss for
Bend those
subbing
knees.
in as the cameraman, quickly getting the app downloaded, and he came here. He was planning on, I don't know what he was doing, probably grinding some Madden. Anybody bored wants to play Madden sometimes, you could call Shmuel Weiss. He's always down to play a good game, but he'd probably destroy you. He's a complete addict. If you know a therapist, please call him for Shmuel Weiss. He needs to get off of his Xbox sometime. But we really want to thank you for coming out here.
You missed.
Yeah,
get that read. Hold it.
But yeah, shout out to Shmuel Weiss. What a dog. What a dog.
Yeah! Shimai!
But yeah, Shmuel Weiss, you're a G. That sounded so cringy.
If you want to mention my hit,
Hands up, hands up.
for a solid like 15
I
Yes.
don't know what that means. But
Dude,
a
dude,
Nola
hands
pass
up.
from Judah goes wrong, and a turnover, and YFR tries to trim the deficit from 4 to possibly 2 or 1, depending on shot selection. As the shot selection
Shimai's wide open. Big
is a
mistake.
3.
Right
and he
through!
makes it wide. Seeley drills that 3. Number 33 reminding us Larry Bird. Or maybe
Defense!
also 33.
Defense!
Vote for your favorite 33 on fanvote.com.
Hands up, hands
No,
up!
actually, Ari Richmond is the better 3. As Kirshner pulls up for a bank shot, and he's really playing well today. He has the majority of the points, and he's been a go-to offensive option, just like the rest of... I don't know, I just completely lost my trend of thought. He's been a great offensive option, just like the rest of the year. As a travel's called on a fadeaway, and he airballs anyway, which would have been more embarrassing if it would have counted. So good for him.
Yeah.
Shemesh, bruh, like we would have had Gabi Newman here on time with the microphones paired, but instead Israel Shemesh comes in trying to look cool. I'm surprised
Hands up,
he isn't
hands
wearing
up,
his do-rag
hands
at
up.
this point.
Let's go, Johns. Good
Knocked out of
job.
bounds. It's number 35 on the Tigers, Flames, Raptors, Gators team.
Hands up, fast, fast.
just insistent that it was off of Kirshner, but no.
Kirshner's
Kirshner
bad.
gets the shot up, but it was no good. The Eagles up 3, and they're not flying as high as they were otherwise, as YFR is fighting hard for their playoff hopes. As number 35, Khan, has been carrying the heavy load of offense. And it's a 1-point game. Judah Agashov surveying the defense. Gives it over to Yoki Berger.
Okay, for being
And
in
Yoki Berger actually, speaking of clutch basketball, which it really is for the YFR team, his first ever playoff game.
Kirshner's overrated.
Playing against Nishmas. He hit 5 threes, and he would not miss. He refused.
No
to miss.
way, Richie.
Ari Richmond gets that 3 up. Oh! What a shot by Kirshner. One motion, flicks it up, and it gets the Eagles. It rolls in. What a shot. Wow. Absolute artistry.
Will that shut up Zachy by now?
I don't know. It might. I hope it does, because Zachy is annoying.
Whoa, you don't see even
Anyway,
better.
we got Klein with his 5th points in the game, 4th and 5th. He gets a little
He does
dive
his
in. He gets
facial
a floater.
expressions after scoring the bucket.
Yeah, his facial expressions remind us of a
Hands up! Hands up!
But it's just a great call. Random facial expressions of shock and like, I'm not really sure, like maybe post-monster, but Ari Sinetsky, baby. They missed him for 2 weeks, and they really, really missed him.
I just can't wait till May wins. Zachy will literally shut up.
Yeah, no way. You can tell Benjamin Rubin and Zachy Kapetas have a friendly wager going. They bet $100 and a backcourt violation, as he was not thinking when he did that.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Substitution for YFR, and I am not sure. They're like the Timberwolves.
Let's go, Slugs!
Won the championship. I don't know what is happening. Judah Agashov really been filling in the role nicely over here. A bad pass by Yoki Berger. And a foul, a tripping foul on Jakob Kirchner. Stops the fast break as the clock is at 1:10. The bonus is activated.
Bonus.
And free throws coming from Khan. He's trying to
Let's go, Cal.
trim the deficit. Let's see what goes down. All right, I'm gonna pull my announcer jinx card right now. If you don't believe it's a real thing, it is. And like I said, he missed.
Let's go, Cal. With the rebound. Let's go.
Our Richmond can't get the rebound. Sinetsky almost pokes it out. Sinetsky actually, once he pokes out a ball, you know there's no stopping him on the race to the rim. He's like Fast and Furious 11 out there.
Yes.
Clyde hits the 3-pointer. He's got like a Reggie Miller like 3-point shot. I guess
Let's go.
On the line.
Hands up.
But his arms kind of crossed and his wrists
Slus,
slide, and it's
slus,
kind of
slus,
not
Judah.
pretty, but it's been going down. As Judah
Hands
Agashov
up.
cuts through, gets the floater,
get that
finally gets him a Trae Young.
This way.
No
That
good.
way, yeah.
It's YFR ball, and they could tie it up.
Let's go, Cal.
May has
Let's go.
never been tied, or even trailing. Actually, I'm not going to double down on that. They may have trailed before. But usually they seem like they're in control of the game at halftime, and this is not the case. YFR has been fighting the whole way as Lowy goes to the rim. A floater missed. 10 seconds.
7, 6.
He's got the lane. He's got the Yogi Berger and an errant pass. They just gave away a free possession. You see Jakob Kirchner upset with that. So is probably everybody else. And that was just not a nice play. They could have really put that out nicer. As he had 4 seconds left, and he took a running deep 3-pointer, and that is really not what you want.
You almost made it.
I don't think he realized the clock, or maybe he just didn't think it through well. We do all hold this. But Schmielweiss wants a break, so we're going to give Schmielweiss a break.
Oh, I'll video. I'll do it.
Benjamin Rubin, our
No,
next
Kyle, go away.
candidate.
I want to do it.
All right. So this halftime is presented to you by Klein's Customizing Company. You want something done? You want shoes customized? You want a mural painted on your wall?
Where is he?
Well, he's
Where's
done it
Donnie?
all. He's not in the room at the moment.
Oh.
But he's done it all, and boy, is he an artist at work. He's an aspiring Picasso.
Yeah, if
he
you guys-
reminds us of Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah, far.
Hopefully, he doesn't eat his ear off like Vincent Van Gogh did. But if you ever want some customizing done, you know who to go to. Donnie Klein presented that first half. Anyway,
If you see Donnie Klein's status, he posts like all his art stuff. It's actually insane.
yeah, it's remarkable the way that.
His wall that he made, what's it called again?
It was a mural.
A mural.
Wow, it was really some nice art. Admirable. I'm not sure how he got to that point, but he's at that point. where he's an artist and he's at the top of his game. If you ever see Donnie Klein at a museum,
Leo doesn't do this.
if you ever see Donnie Klein artwork at a museum, do not be surprised. He will be there one day.
What was that?
Like I
There's
said,
like
Klein's Customizing Company. On to that first half.
also his shoes, his AirPod cases, his wallet. I saw his laptop. If you've seen his laptop, it's downstairs.
Anyway, actually now
You can't say that for
saying it
YFR.
out loud, why are we giving him like an entire Declaration of Independence? He didn't even pay for this transit. I was just being nice. This is brought to you by FM Home Loans. FM Home Loans. More home for your loans. Move closer. FM Home Loans, send us your slogan as soon as possible. 'Cause you need to work it out. More home for your loans. It's not it.
Can you just take a second to show the people that wanted to be on the team but can't? Show that.
I don't think that's the people that can't be on the team. I just think that's the people who have nothing left to do with their afternoon.
That's why he's here.
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with watching some basketball, but I don't know. I'm saying YFR, they could be learning in the base right now. Carb for kids, it's carb for kids, it's carb for kids. 1877, carb for kids. Benjamin Rubin, beautiful voice. Actually, microphones, we lost the parent pin, so state-of-the-art microphone sponsored by the Geo. It's not in place right now, so move closer.
Just like anything else that's sponsored by the.
We actually really want to thank the Geo, Nickelodeon, amusement park trip coming up in Breckenridge. Really good stuff.
Chocolate chip muffins.
Chocolate chip muffins for Rose Codas. Happy Rose Codas, everybody. And tomorrow, no, it's not clubbing. We want to wish a big Mazel Tov to Shalom Nation, Rabbi Balsam, the 7th kid, Kanina Hart.
No way.
Versus tomorrow in
Man's
Inwood.
like 20.
Yeah, big stuff, big stuff. Mazel Tov. And Benjamin Rubin, he wants to tell us about how he realized he had such a beautiful voice because he could have sang so many jingles right now, the 1877 Park for Kids, Simon Tov and Mazel Tov, and he refuses to lend us his talent. What a bad person. Anyways, so sing for us, Benjamin. Put him on the spot.
That's not what I do. I don't.
That's what you do. Actually, Benjamin Rubin, although he's only in 12th grade, he's already been hired for Shabbos. So if you ever want a beautiful Kore that doesn't cost a lot, that's what I meant. Motzvila. You can hire him for your event, your simcha, your log boom or bop bop. I don't know.
Yes, I actually do like. That was very nice of you. I'm gonna take that clip and I'm gonna put it on my status so that.
Benjamin Rubin's status, if you don't have it, it's actually legendary. I don't know if it's on the status. That wasn't funny at all. What am I doing? Shmuel Jacobs. Future Lubavitcher album. I don't know if it's on that status, but it's up there. So let me give you his number. If you want to be on a status,
Please do.
his number
I
is...
could just tell him.
He likes the
Yeah.
attention. Oh, that's a good point. Benjamin Rubin.
If you want to join my status, please text my number 917-717-2217. Again, 917-717-2217. I need those views because I'm only at 150 right now. And Shmuel Jacobs is at 300, 350. So we gotta top him. Even though he's not even on WhatsApp anymore, and he still has more views than me.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah. So
Let's see.
yes, I could do it. I could please. Thank you.
Anyway, no. So basically, before we were interrupted about Mace Doodoo. So the number thing is not specifically for his status. Shad Khanim. If you're interested now, Benjamin Rubin could be your guy. Yeah.
Are there any girls watching this? No.
I don't know. There could be.
A Shadchan.
Shadchan. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you think I was talking about?
No, I thought you were talking about
You know, people told me I should get a podcast because they say they enjoy when we talk, but now I'm realizing this is a basketball game. You never know what you're gonna end up talking about when you just have a mic, a basketball court. Asnata Go gets a nice piece of that, and they call a foul. That is blasphemy. Wow. Anyway, you never know what you're gonna end up talking about at a basketball game. So if anybody wants to pay for a podcast for me, I would absolutely love to have that.
You have to pay? I thought you could just like make it on Spotify.
I don't think so, because you need equipment and stuff.
My father has a podcast.
Does he really? What's your father's podcast called?
It's on his own. It's for his business.
Well, what's the point of having a podcast if nobody watches it or listens to it? As 3 was beautifully airballed. If the goal was to airball 3s, they would be winning. Anyway,
that was cringy, but we're good. That's cool. Go again.
What a take!
No count.
No
point.
I don't understand. They called that on the floor. He had that follow through. But speaking of Dove Rosen, he was really aggressive last game, shooting a lot of free throws, being a real source of offense. He actually shot 10 free throws, and he shot them pretty well, 60% on the day, 6 of 10 on the free throws. So if Dove Rosen can continue, that would be good.
Bucket in your face, Aki.
Dovey Talbenfeld got that nice 3. He got the Jason Terry jet celebration. Nothing but net. He just made that nylon dance, as they say in, I don't know, probably some southern country where they say weird things.
Okay, that was ugly.
As Dovey Talbenfeld gets fouled, that was a weak call. He was just on his shoulder. He was just playing on his defense, really. But Dovey Talbenfeld looking to score. Now, Dovey Talbenfeld is aggressive.
Out to Dove. To Kirshner. To Dove for 3. No good.
A seasoned veteran at this point.
Yeah, but
As
the
the
ref
missed.
the ref was blocking.
Okay. I was actually very considerate of you. As poked out of the way by Dove Rosen, and it's going to be Tigers ball.
I just got a text, by the way, a couple of minutes ago from Shua Pechman, so we can just give him a shout out. Shua Pechman, never pulling up to anything, but somehow just always knows it's happening. Because
And one, that was not a smart foul by Klein. Anyway, what are you saying about Pex?
Pex just texted me saying, tell Zachy to shut up, no one likes him.
You know what?
Is that my phone?
I really respect you,
Yes,
Shua,
it is.
for watching our broadcast, and everybody
Oh,
else.
he even sent me a
Shua
video.
Broadcast. Shua broadcast. That
let's
made
see this.
literally no sense. Wow, this is quite the broadcast. right
He recorded it.
now. He recorded it. We'll watch it after.
Okay, let's just
We
let's
hope-
just
we
show
hope
this.
the,
Let's just show this.
No,
Shua
they're trying to watch a
Pechman.
basketball game. As Kirster gets
Okay,
the
I'll
ball.
do it on this side. Oh, they could do both. Okay,
Wow.
so Shua Pechman on the left. Let's look up. Tell Zachy to show. No one like. Oh, let's go back here. Tell
right,
Zachy to show up. No one likes him. You see that right there?
Blocking the screen.
All right,
Nobody
all right.
appreciates that. Nobody at home. They're like,
Moshe Simai.
Simai.
Okay, I actually know that
he's
kid
been
because
balling right now.
I know
that's
that-
the second three of the game.
I played basketball with that kid.
Too good.
Actually, I played with him in Miami, and I was better than him. So Zachy, shut up. Thank
Yeah, well,
you.
we know that May's athletic standards are really high, and a lot of guys that unfortunately aren't worthy, I guess, or aren't decided to make the team would really be helpful to other schools. And what that teaches you. Wow, that just shows what a undignified person Zachy Petas is. What it really shows is that May is the best. As Nathan Cohen, his first shot of the game, and he gets 2 free throws on the shot attempt. And let's see if he can get this to fall.
Let's give some hate to that. That
free
ref
throws.
has been literally blocking every 3 that's been taken
That's
on the
true.
score.
We expressed thanks for the commitment. He showed up to multiple games, almost all of them throughout the JV and varsity season. That ref.
Oh, and the
Both
other
of
one
them,
too.
actually, yeah. But he's been in the way multiple
No
times.
good.
Nathan Cohen could not convert on a free throw, but Yaakov Kirshner getting a beautiful
Dovey for 3.
rebound. Dovey for
No good.
3.
Rebound by Pops.
Doing wet.
No good.
Doing
Gets the
wet.
rebound again himself.
Two
No good. Oh,
rebounds.
same way.
Unable to finish.
Let's go.
Also pays off as he's knocked out of bounds off of the Tigers.
I'm sorry for cutting you off, by the way, Yehuda.
Oh, it's completely okay.
I just get hyped.
Yeah. No,
So,
you know what?
If something's on my mind, I'm just gonna say it. I don't really care.
It just shows the lack of chemistry between us as the bad inbound pass is stolen back by Kirshner. Dude smacks the floor.
Oh,
and
that's
hits the
ugly.
bottom of the
Dove
rim.
got it.
And Dove
Yes,
broke it.
let's
What
go.
The amount of offensive rebounds on that play, you got Nathan Cohen with 3 of them. Then you got Kirshner kicking it out, and then you got Kirshner's second one. Then you got Dove Rosen on the final follow where he finally gets it. A nice leak out. Beautiful find by Nathan Cohen. Gets it over to Dove.
Let's
who
go.
Gets it over to Dovey. He's got 5 points. He's already over his average. And maybe they can just get that final blow together, that final run that can get YFR out of the gym. Got their hopes down and might not even make the playoffs depending on how the rest of the games go.
Zaki. It's a Chinese middle finger right there that I'm showing.
I don't know if that is kosher. I don't know if that's Yakov approved or NBA Live.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
We might have to get that censored actually. Since we're monetized, which we are because we have a ton of viewers, we actually might get a warning from YouTube there.
No.
As the
Do they know that that's what it is?
Stars, I think that's what the school is called, make their way into the building.
No, that's not Wi-Fi.
And they really actually...
Wait, why are they here?
They're up there in the standings because they have the next game. The NBA is welcome to a warm, torridic environment where Buffalo can let out their energy and play basketball.
Oh, the second half?
Wink. Anyway, the Stars are here. The Stars are out tonight.
Hey, you know... Oh, we're starting. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the camera. But as I was saying, you know, like in those movies or something, where like someone winks and they give it like a sparkle, like a
That's why I said wink. So I wanted to give the effect, the Hollywood effect, because you know it's already what our broadcast is like. As a missed bunny.
Oh my God, that's close.
Fine. Yeah, almost a turnover there. Now, all right, we're gonna play a game, and it's called Rate That Spear Beard.
I like that. Let's
You
do
like
that.
that? I guess honestly. Go Rosen! Rainbow! That's 40-31, a 9-point lead.
Oh, of course Zaki's not looking.
Zaki got Petas as a flip phone. That's new. Anyway,
Actually,
I give
it's
Dove Rosen number 1 on the
court today.
He's really got that spear beard going.
Agreed. The spear beard plus the way that he's playing.
Yeah, you know what? That's the dynamic duo. That combo, really impressive. As a steal by Natan Cohen, and Kurtz is off to the races. Zagging in and out. He's looking like a gazelle.
Oh my God, Papa's huge.
That's Natan Cohen. Yeah, another rebound. But here's the issue. He hasn't been converting. Will he convert his free throws? That's the question right now. You know, Ruben?
Yeah. What are these notes?
What are these notes?
Yeah.
This shows a combo of being bored during class. Please show the basketball game. It's being bored during class, tied up with commitment, as Natan Cohen is 0 for 3 from free throws under there.
Facts.
But, you know, I only want to support you guys at home with the best of broadcasts. I don't want it to be a waste of time while you're sitting on your couch and come up with the stats. Actually, we were supposed to have Rabbi Meyer on the broadcast. As Natan Cohen finally gets the free throw to go. But we're supposed to have Rabbi Meyer on the broadcast, and most people don't know this about him. But he was formerly the coach of the YFR team when they were known as the Harborview Flames. And I wanted to talk about him, and he was just explaining about how we were so much superior to YFR. We will not discuss any more about YFR. But so there's a lot of notes about what our interview has our Yakov, his brother's name. Gets it knocked away. Dovey Talmenfeld was thinking about getting his beauty fly, but he didn't, and they reset to Aaron Cohen. But we were supposed to have a guest on the air today. Unfortunately, that did not come into fruition. But our next guest, you guys should tune in. Euro step, and he barely hits the rim as the rebound, offensive rebound by YFR. Stay vertical. Beautiful defense by Natan Cohen, as the YFR casuals are screaming their heads off. But you guys should tune in next week, or next game. I'm not sure if we have a bye next week, because we have the 1 seed.
Dove, another one. No good.
Dove Rosen misses it. And a rebound.
Same way. Dude, that Klein kid, you know that Klein, that's Simcha Klein's brother?
Yes, I do. And
Simcha Klein, the one that beat you, that's like really good. That's his brother.
Benjamin Rubin, his talking privileges have been revoked. As Christian misses.
I didn't say he's better than you. I said he's really good.
Yeah. Okay. I don't care.
You're better than him.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Anyway, if you plan on missing next week's broadcast or next game, you are making a huge mistake.
All the way, C
Because
Number 11, his nickname is D Rose. Why is his nickname D Rose?
I already called Dove Rosen D Rose. I called him that once.
No. But his actual nickname is D Rose though. Like in yeshiva. But I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because he just breaks the free throw.
Derek Rose is actually a very skilled NBA player. I don't know.
He's actually like also 40. No?
He's not that old, but yeah, in his prime, he was a force to be reckoned with. But you don't want to mix next week's broadcast, as we have the one, the only Rabbi Rudansky on.
No way.
Yeah, I promise.
Wait, so when's my Meyer gonna be?
I don't know. If we have him, he might be on for the championship. But guys might want to
On the mic? Or here?
on the mic.
Like the mic,
Like not to be the primary broadcast, but for a couple minutes. Like if you play 2K and Bill Simmons pops on, he's gonna be like the Bill Simmons of the NBA. Oh! As a bullet feed from Ari Sineski gets knocked away, they're pushing and Simai for the layup. Simai's really been the X factor. I think those are his 8th points of the game. They need May every time they make a run. YFR comes back. They are not letting this game get away from them as they are fighting for their playoff hopes. Their game, their team, you see,
Simai is so good, and Mesa.
Zaki Kapetas is interrupting our
May
podcast.
is also winning, so
That's facts.
down your throat, Zachy.
Scoreboard. Yeah, so big stuff. Geo
All
elections
around.
coming up. Vote for your favorite future Geo.
Benji,
Get
why
off
you-
of me.
I
Vote for your favorite future Geo member. You got all-stars from the political world of May. Elon Baxt. Donnie Spifford. Jitsi Spillfogel. Many others. And we hope that you cast your votes. Everybody vote.
Vote if you love Kirshner's dad who just pulled up.
Yaakov Kirshner's dad here. You know what they say, better late than never. And the all-star, the super fan, here to join us. Now, he's been here for, this is his third year watching games, and he's really seen a plethora of all-star talent. Sima yet again, and they can't string stops together as it's a 4-point lead. Their 9-point lead dwindled to 4. They really have to get something going. Aaron Cohen has to be aggressive. He was aggressive last game, and it was a really helpful spark. As Kirshner gets fouled on the tape. Now, a lot of subs for Coach Zef Teitelbaum, Ari Richmond, and this is a big game for Ari Richmond and all the fellow seniors. This is the last regular season game of their NBA career. Not only their NBA career, but their high school career as a whole. And they've really helped this May team to multiple championships. Arnold Cohen setting up for the charge, and it was unsuccessful as he ran at the offensive player ran out of the way, but he missed the layup, and a scramble ensues from there.
I have no idea what you just said.
I said a scramble ensues from there. And May gets the jump ball to come away with it, and they really need a bucket. They've had a scoring drought for a couple of minutes by now, and they've fallen out of a rhythm. They've fallen out of a rotation. And Arnold Cole pulls up for a deep one.
Oh man.
I would have compared it to Steph Curry, but he missed it. And he's got those shifty moves in the turnover as Mr. Khan goes flying to the floor. And May regains possession. And you know what they say. Do whatever to win. Nobody cares if you dislocate his face, as his face is dislocated.
Happened to his knee, dude.
Although, I'm going to give him props. Give props where props are due. Look at that kid's shoes. Number 35, Khan. His shoe game is on point. It looks like he's got a special edition SpongeBob high reach or something. Maybe it just mismatches his shoe, but they look cool. And it's a 2-point lead. One bucket. As the crowd is finally awake, they've identified a basketball and they are into it. As Kirshner tries to take
He's
over.
so good.
Jakob
He's
Kirshner.
so good.
And he goes into that second year. Man, he's like, he goes from like a Honda Civic as a travels call. You saw a lot of travels in the beginning of the game and much less now. Well, he goes into that next gear and he goes from like a Honda Civic to a Formula One race car. I don't know cars that well. But
Yeah, me neither.
I
I just don't care about cars.
yeah. Honestly, speaking of cars, it's an and one, and he can cut it to one.
He's not good. Why is he so happy?
You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to pretend like everybody's equal on the broadcast.
I'm new to this.
Anyway, we preach equality here at May. We have a lot of dark students featuring Great Neck natives and Shemesh. And we preach equality. But yeah, he really reminds me of Meisner with his facial expressions.
Yes.
As he misses, but gets the rebound and ties the game up. First time that the game has been tied since 2-2. Let's see if May has a response.
Defense! Defense!
Oh my God, Zach. And the ref is telling Zachy that he's the worst. And they have a chance to take the lead. The Tigers are roaring as he hits.
Dude, he just got demolished by like 3 people.
And let's see what Judah could do. Jakob Kirschner calling for the ball. And he gets hacked on the play, falling to the floor. Let's hope he's okay. He's a star cog in this rotation that they cannot afford to lose. Wow, what a sequence of events. A 9-point lead for May dwindles. Got shaved down, and now all of a sudden, it's a tie game. Jakob Kirschner for the free throw. That's short. Now he's shooting 50% for free throws on the day. As he's got 50% for free throws last game on a much bigger sample size, 3 of 6. But let's hope he hits this one. Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does.
You really see
Score is
improved
currently
free throw shooting.
44-43, man.
Thank you for that update. You really see an improved shooting on the free throw end. When he shoots the ball, it doesn't bounce around the rim a couple of times. Ari Sinetsky hustling, knocking the ball out of bounds. And this one may come down to the wire. Under 5:30 to go. YFR over the limit. They have 6 fouls. May with 4 fouls. And it's a 1-point lead for May. The YFR is trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, while May is trying to keep the undefeated season alive. And the bench and the crowd erupts for the YFR side as they take their first lead of the game. Now, they are not such a great team overall. They're only 2-3 on the season.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you said that everyone is equal in the NBA. And now you just said that they're not as good or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we don't say that players are bad, because I bet you their mom thinks they're really good at basketball. So if a foul is called, go Rosen, foul. But individuals are equal. If somebody plays in a wheelchair and he only has one arm, we still pretend like he could do the same thing as everybody else. But as teams, no, YFR, you guys suck.
Wow.
They're 2-3.
Ooh, can I say that?
They're not even 500. Now, some of it may be biased as the starters check back in. Ari Sinetsky, Judah.
We will not give a score update, so I don't know what you're doing.
Well, the fans at home want a score update, so we kind of have to give it to them. 46-44.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, kind of. As misses both free throws. Coach gets the rebound. He's looking to run. Oh, and he's blocked. But there's a foul along the way, and he's going to be headed to the free throw line. As Klein looks confused, and whatever. Yeah, sure, Klein. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm trying to identify what the facial expressions he makes there.
Seriously.
Jakob Kirschner, 75% for free throws on the day, and I'm not going to jinx it. So
Besides for the facial expressions that Klein makes, they also have the same how do you say it?
What you're trying to say?
Uncoordination.
Yes.
Also like Meisner.
I was really thinking that. He's definitely more of a basketball guy, as Shlomo Meisner is a very big football player. A star tight end for the May Eagles.
100%.
So, yeah, but enough talking about Klein. I'm serious. Oh! Get that out of here. Giannis Antetokounmpo of the May Eagles. Call him Jakob Kirschner. Call him the Stifle Tower. Call him the Fly Swatter.
Oh my God!
He just swallows that shot like he's eating some post-Pesach chametz. Nothing like post-Pesach chametz, by the way.
Facts.
I just had an average bowl of cereal, and it seemed like I had it from the most expensive restaurant on earth. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No other cereal to go. Top 5 cereal, arguably the number 1. Let us know what you think in the chat.
No, I disagree. Cinnamon Life is number 1.
So, first of all, very similar ideas, as it's 46 up with closing on 2 minutes to go.
And let's see what happens. As Lowy says, smart. And you know they have that Gemara cup. Anyway, what were we saying? I completely forgot.
What was I talking about?
Man, this is like the third time. I have to keep my game up. I lost my train of thought.
I feel bad because maybe it's because like I'm not JJ and maybe JJ keeps you on your feet.
Maybe. You know what? You guys are good in your own special ways. As the most uncoordinated hop I've ever seen.
Dude, look at him, bro. Literally, bro. I just caught that on camera. He gave his
Okay. Benji. Dove Rosen with the travel. And that was just not a smart play. He's got to think a little bit more. The sphere of beer could only do so much. As 1:35 left and it's a tie game. Do we see overtime looming in the distance? Quite possibly. First overtime game? No, that's not true actually. Shot, miss. Nathan Coney had another rebound. He's like Dennis Rodman out here being a defensive presence, rebounding at will. Malcolm Kirshner gets fouled again. And you know what? 2 games ago, I may have said, you know what? I might not want him at the free throw line. He might not be a reliable source at the charity stripe. But today, 405, 80%. Before that, in the first 4 games of the season, he shot a total of 18% at the line.
Let's see what he can do for us.
As he knocks it yet again. He's in a zone. He's got ice water in his veins. And you know what they say? Pressure makes diamonds. You interpret that how you want. Let's see who the diamond every day. It's Dove Rosen. A little mistake about the free throw. And they have it.
What the?
Timeout one. Very well executed timeout. They had 3 timeouts left. Now down to 2. But they took that lead. They made sure that they had their hand on the steering wheel.
Going, my guy?
That's the time to the timeout. They made sure that they were in the driver's seat, and then Dove Rosen swoops in for the very, very clutch offensive rebound. Now let's see, not Dove Rosen. D-Rose coming in for that clutch rebound, but let's see what Zev Teitelbaum whips up with the X's and O's.
Nobody knew that, by the way.
I think everybody knew that.
Zev's last name is Zev Teitelbaum.
Zev Teitelbaum, everybody. As the irrelevant players from the YFR bench scurry over to the huddle. And this is coming down to the wire. 47-46. Under a minute to go, I believe. Actually, under 2 minutes, let's just say that, because the timeout clock is still running. But here's the thing. May has the best offense by offensive rating in the league. They score the most points. They do the most scoring in the league. They are the most reliable when it comes to putting the ball in the basket. While on the defensive side, they're only 4th. They're just average when it comes to that. As Arnold Cole gets hit on the arm, no call, and it's turnover. And Lowy goes for the steal, and he gets the lead. Only 57 seconds to go. And May has to execute. It's getting loud in here. Let's see what happens. For the Jakob Kirshner. Arnold Cole at the top of the key, goes over to Dove Rosen. Swinging it around, the ball moving Dove. They don't call a foul. May have been a foul, and Dove Rosen getting reckless. And he may have, I'm not sure how many fouls that is, but if it's not 5, it's 4. And they really have to turn it up. They've never been in this situation before, and let's hope that they can keep their undefeated season alive and be the 3rd undefeated team of all time in NBA history. That's Klein running. How are they going to play it? Dovey Taubenfeld fouls him in the backcourt. 38 seconds, 2 seconds come off the clock. The May fans are holding their breath here. They're holding their breath at home. And this 1-on-1 is huge. If he misses it, it's live. The rebound, the biggest rebound of the year. They got to box out with their life. And he misses the free throw.
Yes, you got my dough.
They call a timeout. Oh, and the clock is still running. 3 seconds ran off the clock as a scoreboard error, and we're gonna have to fix that. Technical difficulties. Yeah, we're gonna send it over to Benjamin Rubin while we fix that matter. Benjamin, what do you got?
Dude, why are you putting me on the spot like that? I don't like that. You just put me on the spot like that.
You know what? If you're an announcer, you have to be on your toes. You have to be on your feet. You have to be ready for anything thrown your way.
I'll tell you why I
If
was not
fans
able to
dislike-
because I was dabbed up by a previous camper of mine.
Oh, no way.
Shlomo Lowy. Wow.
Our Raven, Camp Our Raven.
For May or for YFR? Oh, okay, I'm not seeing you.
His brother's on the YFR team, dude.
That's your brother?
Yeah, so respect revoked. But yeah, a couple former campers of mine in the gym as well.
Actually?
Yeah, Stag, I don't know where he's at. But yeah, Camp Our Raven. If you're looking for a wholesome way for your child to spend the summer, Camp Our Raven is the place for you. They have learning groups. They have stuff. I don't know. Whatever.
Your father works there. You should probably know what they have.
There. I work there. Bennett works there. They have a lot of plugs here in the May world. Oh, as Dobro's swooping in for the rebound. Ill-advised shot by Yakov Kirshner. And swooping in Dobrosin. That's his second huge rebound. Looking like Derrick Rose, athletically diving in, sacrificing his body. And these are the biggest free throws of the season.
Same score update.
YFR.
Score stands since the last time I've shown the scoreboard. This is big.
21.
This shot is big.
This is the biggest free throw of the season. Been in this situation before. Hit some, miss some, and you really, the worst part about missing is the flack that you get from your friends who really hold you to a high standard after the game. Let's see what happens. I don't want to jinx anything. Misses the first, but it's not a one-on-one. He has the chance to tie the game up. This is huge. It's an opportunity, and they will be playing from behind if he misses this.
Oh, let's go.
Clutch, they're gonna have to play straight up defense, trying to get a stop. YFR has shooters out there.
It is currently 48 up. 48 up. I repeat, 48 up with 17 seconds left.
This is the
Lowy
first time.
in the back corner. Oh, what a no-look pass. Ooh, oh, no.
Oh, a three. Oh, he drills it. He drilled it. Stop the clock again, Shmuel.
How do you like that,
Wow, what a clutch shot. Their playoff hopes are very alive.
Let's go!
Get off of the camera, Zaki Kapetas. We're sorry for that. What a shot. And like I said before, the X factor of the game was Simai. And he just came up with the clutchest shot of the varsity NBA season. Not the clutchest shot I've ever seen. Shua Leibowitz actually goes way back last year in the playoffs against his YFR team. That's a good point. Shua Leibowitz is not here, and that was huge for them. Shua Leibowitz hit a game-winner three-pointer, very similar to this, but the difference was that they were in the playoffs, and it brought them to the championship. And Benjamin Brunner against Netzach hit a back down, that he backed his defender down, fade away, bank shot at the buzzer to send it to overtime. That was the clutchest shot I've ever seen in NBA history. But really, let's see what happens here. Arnold Cohn rushes it up. There's Dobie Talbotfeld, a deep one, and he air balls, and that's the game.
Why is Zaki going there, my guy?
Zaki Kapetas, everybody please.
YFR wannabe, heavy wannabe.
Please knock on Zaki Kapetas. An unfortunate loss, and the undefeated season not completed.
Let me video both of you.
This is the last game of the season. Really an opportunity to get their name into the history books as the third undefeated season of all time. Why are you guys the number one seed still? And let's see what happens in the playoffs. Ruben Diamond, Devin Rubin. We want to thank Shmuel Weiss. We want to thank Gabi Newman, even though he's not there. Israel Shemesh. Unfortunately, Gabi Newman's not here because of him. He's the worst. And I was, but you gotta say what you gotta say. So good night. And